Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today we're continuing our playthrough of Chronicles of Crime, the Millennial Series 2400. So we are on the second quest inside of the scenario of the Underworld Rhapsody. So I'm going to butcher the name, and I'm sorry that I do. It's Andrea's Fate is what we're currently playing. It's calm outside, as calm as it can be this close to the slums. Occasionally, watchman sirens echo among the duplex skyscrapers, but mostly thanks to you, it's quiet. So, the main person's name, AD's Fate. That's what I'm going to be calling her, is AD. She was originally in the previous scenario that we did. So, let's fix that light there. We're going to just set all this stuff up here. She was the woman who was at the Goblin Market that was helping us out with all the equipment and stuff, and actually saved quite a few lives. So that should be everything we need from the box. Oh no, my camera decided to fritz. Just a moment. Always technical difficulties with this camera for some reason. Anytime I slightly touch something on my desk. Alright. So, like we did before, we're going to set up the tableau here as best as we can with the amount of space that we have. So we've got our character here with implants. We've got the investigation board here. Our active location we're going to place here. Let's split up the cards over here. Off to the side real quick. My Raven. Okay, so AD was in our previous scenario. She was an agent that was helping us. We didn't have more information on her other than the fact that she was like working with Belclair. Now, that being said, this is a playthrough of the game. This will have spoilers. You have been warned. So let's continue on with the setup for this scenario. Belclair's number 4 operative has been laying low recently, covering all tracks of what you found, reviewing the documents you've gathered on the corp. You plan your next move. Okay, so this operative, who was the dirty cop in the first scenario, is on the lam. Because we gave our stuff to number 3, who was this person. So let's continue. Suddenly, the data flow from your installed sniffer system ceases. Where once you had info feed from your enhanced senses, now there's nothing. You run a quick diagnostic on your remaining implants. Because we had 3 equipment from the previous one. We had that one there. We had 03. And we had 04 equipped from our previous scenario. Suddenly, you run a quick diagnostic on your remaining implants, 3 and 4. They seem to be working fine. Okay, so the sniffer, which is the implant that we got from AD, is now not working. Cyber Implant 04 is an offensive upgrade capable of shutting down electronics, cybernetics, and robots. Scan it in interrogation mode to use it against a character you're talking to, but be careful, sometimes such aggressive behavior has negative consequences. Your cyber implant telegraphy, it detects any irregularities, cybernetics, or other unusual elements in characters in your location. Scan the tomography cyber implant card outside of interrogation mode and then scan a character card in the same location. Targets are usually unaware the tomograph is being used on them. All of a sudden, a voice speaks in your ear just as a mass avatar 35 manifests before your eyes. 35. Oh, it's like a Jason mass killer guy has suddenly showed up on our feeds. Hello, Kayla Laval. I'm the captain. Need your help. Okay. The Captain 35, you heard of him. The legendary hacktivist on a never-ending quest to resolve the dark truth behind Belclair. Belclair is number 4 here. Oh, okay. It wasn't this chick that we were dealing with earlier. It's this thing here. I misread that symbol. But she was the dirty cop from the first one. In fact, his work brought to light corruption among the Watchmen and was essential to your decision to leave the Corp for good. We have a common friend, Kala. He continues as he texts, and images flood your mind. AD, she helped you recently, and you helped her. She spoke very highly of you. She's in Paris, not very far from you, and she's just gone dark. I needed to check on her. Coordinates are uploaded to your navigation system, a fancy district number A, Cope owned. Okay, so we're always going to have our home location available to us, so we're going to stick this one off to the side over here. And then this is the current active location we are heading to. So this person here, we don't know his location. This is the location we'll be heading to. I think if I just... There we go. I have no field agents there, he continues, and given how important AD and her work are to me, I desperately need to know what happened to her. There's no one else I can trust to do this for this favor. Whatever you like it or not, you are already a part of this. Well, it would seem your involvement is far from over. So we put the bell card down in, oh, it's in the red section. It's a clue. Alright, let's head over to this section. So this is our first time playing through this section. After the lively twilight of the slums, this place feels serene with its white walls, glass, and ever-present vegetation. You find the address quickly, a guard from Watchmen, but much to your surprise, none appear. The apartment door opens before you while the disparate message rings out in your head again. Once inside, it's clear you've arrived too late. The person, AD, is hooked up to a powerful looking computer system. Oh. Okay. 23. We're looking for 23. Oh, geez. So that's person 23. It's hooked up to a powerful looking computer system that takes up most of the room's interior. They are most certainly dead. This looks bad, very bad. You hear Captain's voice say, I'm getting a feed from your Raven drone. Excuse me for not asking permission. I have a job for you, Kayla. If you really want to help the common person fight against Belcour, you must find out what happened here. I'm sorry to place this burden on you, but there's no one else I can trust right now. We need to talk. Come see me in Heaven, location C, which is a data location. It's a cyberspace location. So this is the space that they want us to head to. Whoop. Heaven, come see me in Heaven as soon as you finish searching the scene. It's a home to my crew, Argo, Ergo number 5. And it is the safest place in the net. I'll upload criterials for you now. So Argo is there. Okay, so we're gonna search the place. So we're gonna search mode and switch to this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can fix this real quick. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's dive into the scene. So we're looking for anything out of the normal. We don't have I'm sorry A. So there's a notice, there's screens all over the place. There doesn't look like there's any blood. There's weaponry, cybernetics, a 3D printer. Doesn't look like anybody came in through the ceiling. Photos. Okay, so now we're gonna look at what we have here for things potentially. Whoop. Okay, so there were papers. No, there wasn't papers. There were screens. There wasn't any liquid. There wasn't any bottles. There wasn't any drugs. Screens and displays. Communication device. Headwear. Maybe, no. Photos and cameras. Cybernetics. Holograms. Don't think there was anything else there. There wasn't any symbols that I could see. So this is where we start scanning stuff. There is nothing here. So it takes 5 minutes for each scan. A highly advanced computer knitted out with a neuron interface. It's as dead as its owner now. This is AD's rig. An old style photo frame taken in some kind of club. In addition to AD, the picture shows a second person, masked person 20. Okay, so 20. So there's a masked person. You have found a clue. Photos. Cool. Headwear. Everything seems to be connected to the advanced Neuralink interface 21. So this is not a clue. Communication device. Last unread message on the table reads, I'm sorry, A. There's no sender data. That is a clue.
Okay.
Okay, let's see screens and displays. There's a lot of screens here. Most seem to be part of the computer system connected to the neural link interface. Okay, So that one's a no-go either. So I think we've got enough to go on. We're going to head straight into another location. I think this location seems safe enough. So we're going to go and switch our active location. Actually, we're going to do one thing real quick. The Raven looks at you with its strangely intelligent eyes. Let's see if you can give us any additional information. Belcorp employee number 596F7543. Prior linked to Watchmen. Okay, and what about this dude? Martin Dimon, no public data available. Name is likely an alias. Okay, good to know. Time to head into the net. Do you want to enter cyberspace? Yes. Whatever else heaven might be, its defenses are beyond anything you've ever encountered. Before exclusive code probe your biometrics, implant readout accounts all the data you thought secure. It's not a pleasant sensation, but after each subsequent probe, a virtual gate opens, allowing you nearer and nearer to Haven's armed core. That's it. I think she's clean, a voice says. Certain? Asks another. Not entirely, but as much as we can be. Okay, so our active location is here. The final firewall fades away within the digital landscape. Two avatars await you. The man, 35, who messaged you, and a female, 39. Her form utterly impenetrable to your basic diagnostics. 39. Okay. Call me the captain, says 35. I need your help. Okay, so this is where we're going to go to solve the case. I'm glad you're here. Listen, it goes like this. AD's death, while a tragedy itself, throws a wrench in our plans, and you're the good guys, alright? Let me back up. We are the Argo crew, and we're hacking our way to a revolution. We plan to bring Belcorp's dark secrets to light. Their Icarus nanostim program, their experiments, kidnapping, everything. AD was one of us. She was tasked with infiltrating Belcorp and getting herself placed on the Icarus program to make a way for our attack. With the way you stumbled ass backwards into her mission during your investigation, she was able to use information you gathered to finally get herself into full-time Belcorp employment. And now she's dead. I have concrete reason to believe she was killed by one of us, an Argo operative. We have a traitor in our midst. Ooh, dum dum dum. During the attack, she was supposed to open a backdoor in Belcorp's system. Her death will make that harder, but not impossible. Still, we can't start the attack until I know who to trust. So here's the kicker. We attack at midnight. Whew, that only gives me less than 19 hours? I think? 21 hours. Any later than that, and all the preparations AD put into place will be purged from Belcorp systems. So that's when we have to bring down security, make our way for our mechs to shoot their way in. I have no field operative I can trust. If you want Belcorp to be punished for their crimes, you must help me. Find out who killed AD. And just so you know, the killer's real identity is worth more to me than their net ID. Online identities are easy to change. Oh, okay. So we need their physical who killed her. Maybe he knows something about this guy. If it's one of us, it could be Fabos. He's conscious enough not to show his face. And who's this chick? Apart from me, she's here the longest. Flatline. This is the first time I'm hearing about Flatline. Flatline is her brainchild. I never doubt her loyalty before, but now no one is out of question. She's secretive. If she's a traitor, she hides it well. You have a new clue, Flatline. Okay. Goodbye. Back again. Any chance clues? No, that's not one. As a general rule, Ergo members do their best not to learn the real-life identities of others in the cell. The Paris cell tends to ignore the guidelines, a mistake. They often meet in the Guillotine Club. It might be worth visiting. Oh, H. We have a new location. H. G. H. New location. What about the communication device? I think it may have come from a former Ergo member, but she's irrelevant to the case. I don't think that's a lead worth pursuing. Okay, goodbye. Exit cyberspace. No. Let's talk to this person. I'm far from trusting you, but you may be necessarily. Unfortunately, my name is Chris. The captain ordered me to answer any questions you might have. Do you know who this is? If he's really one of us, it's wise that he hasn't shown his face. I don't recognize the mask. You should ask the others. Okay. What about your brainchild? My masterpiece. It overlords your synapses, killing you instantly, and if you do it with enough finesse, leaves the files untouched, fully accessible. No one outside our cell has access to it yet. Not even the board or Argo network. Oh, so that could have killed AD. That's suspicious as. I think I know who sent it. Ignore it. That's not from a suspect. Again, I'm suspicious about that now. What's your take on Belcor? They're not onto us. They know we want to broadcast the Icarus thing, the nanostem, the human trafficking, all their crimes, and they are fighting to stop us. Now that AG's dead, it's clear we have a traitor in our midst. Goodbye. Exit cyberspace. Yes. The vivid image of the net fades and your senses slowly readjust to the white screens and artificial lights. ADs remain motionless in her station. It's quiet. No one else is here. Okay. So at this point, I want to use this. The tomography is ready. Scan the character you wish to examine. Her neuron links are fried, indicating brain trauma as a likely cause of death. Her headset is... Her headset 21 is equally bad shape. Okay, so we know that Flatline is a program that 39 created that could kill an agent in their seats in cyberspace. Whew. This is going to be an interesting investigation, I think. I just hope I can complete it in time. Because we have until midnight to finish this, so there is a timeline on this one. The dull thud of music resounds from underground as you approach. The door is painted in garish colors and patterns, accompanied by AR advertisement and logos that make your rental display glitch. The guillotine pops up before your eyes in huge letters, then fades away. An ancient lurking bot, 28, guards the door, armed more heavily than any club security should be. 28. He looks like Rabbit. Hello, please state your name before proceeding into the club. Do you give your name to the bouncer bot? Yes. Okay, please proceed to the club. Have fun. The bartender 29 is heavily armed and carries themselves with the style of swagger of a professional mercenary. 29. Let's go talk to this dude. As you approach, the bartender ends a whispered conversation, though an internal comm link. You're Kyla, right? I'm Gigi. Gigi La Plume. Our common friends have instructed me to cooperate with you. Cool. What's with the bot? Keeps the place safe, greets people, never forgets a returning customer. I find it funny, really, so I intend to keep it as long as it works. Okay. Let's see what you know about her. Yeah, I've heard. The Argo folks are treating this as a tactical issue. Don't get me wrong, I do too, but she was also a friend. She knew the risk. We all knew the risks, but no one really thought it would end like this. Well, I did kind of start to worry when Telly literally invited her to work with them on location. 17. No, he doesn't look, he looks very suspicious. Risky, but it was our chance to infiltrate their lab complex F before the attack. Okay. So we're gonna put that over there. F. F, F. Okay. So F is their location for their facilities, and he should be over here in theory as well. Okay, let's see if you know this person. Another of AD's friends from Argo, one of my regulars and a nice guy, wise enough to hide his face. I don't know his net handle, probably Hercules or whatever. What's with them and the mythological angle? Okay. What about this dude? The Chief Belclair guy, he supervises the entire complex we're supposed to be raiding. I was there a few times as an independent contractor of sorts. I wonder if my criteria still works. If you want to find him, I'll mark the facility for you. Okay, Raven, do your thing. name register, previously employed by Belco. Oh. Currently the older of the club. 2320 model war drone, out of production since 2347. Commonly considered impractical due to lack of EM shielding. Oh, so I could have shocked that guy. And that would have given me problems inside them. Good thing I didn't. Okay. Do I have any other questions? I don't think so. Goodbye. So we're going to change our active location to F. Let's take a look. It looks like a typical corporate high-rise. If you didn't know any better, you dismiss it as a regular office building. The longer you look at it, though, the more off the details appear. Monitoring stations, familiar to you by now, on every corner, heavily security. An android guard 12 blocks the entrance. 12. 12. Oh look, it's it's the guy we shocked in the other game. Hold on, Laval, you hear the captain's voice say. I can see your new bow, Claire, and I have an upgrade for you. Something special just for this occasion. I just scanned your system. Did you know that when you quit, they deactivated your implants while leaving some of them in place? There are several systems inside that can't be safely removed without you going brain dead. So the programs were only put to sleep. I can make some of those systems. I can make use of those systems to create something entirely new. Just by getting through this license lock and patching a few things together. There are several systems. Yeah, I got that. Next. By mixing together your current sensors with some EM shields and rerouting some of your processing power, I create, let's call it the impersonator. It's simple. Just copy someone's bionetics, and all bots, androids, and infiltrators interfaces will think that you're that person. Much better to bypass the guards here than trying to fight your way in. Wouldn't you say? I can't stress that enough. Do not fight your way in. Your display glitches out and fades for several seconds. Then it comes back online. It's notably different. Cybernetic implant impersonator. This generates a magnetic field around your face and body, allowing you to deceive robots, androids, and digital interfaces that rely on bionetic recognition. To save character's biopsy. So we know the sniffer isn't working anymore. But we have this one here now. 02 out of interrogation. Okay. Scan the impersonator cybernetic implant card 02 outside of interrogation mode, and then scan a character card in the same location as you. To use the saved bionetics to deceive a robot, android, or digital interface, scan the imposter's cyber implant 02 when interrogating them. You can only save one set of bionetics in the imposter's memory. Saving new bionics will override the previous set. You can check which character biopsies are saved in the implant by asking your Raven about the implant. Cool. So we have a new implant. Okay. So we've got a new feature. We're at 60 energy. Let's head back here. Because I think if we go back here and get the criterias we need, You pass the bouncer bot and descend into the blinking underground, blinking away the garage state ads that creep over your vision. Gigi occupies the spot behind the bar, flashing a toothy grin as they see you. Okay, so let's try this out. This is a new ability. You switch the imposter cyber implant to scan mode. To save the bionetics, you have to be in the same location as the person you want to scan. You can only store one bionic scan on the implant. Performing a new scan will override the previous one. You can check the character with the Raven. Okay, we want this guy's, because he was working there. Scan complete. Analyze bionics copy saved. Cool. Now we're gonna head back to this location. It looks like a typical high-rise, same thing as before. So now we're going to this area is off limits to anyone except authorized personnel. Please submit for bionic scan or present your criterias. Okay, so let's see. Bionetics recognize, contractor access granted. Please proceed to Dr. Trial's office. Cybernetic implant. This tech generates a magnetic field around your face and body, allowing you to see robots, androids, and digital interfaces that rely on bionetic recognition. To save a character, yeah, you already said that. Deceased, yes. You only have one set of them saved. Yes, we know this. Alert level. We have activity at AD's place. Go check it out. No one is supposed to be there. We sent the watchmen a few wild goose chases to ensure they leave the place in peace for a few hours. One after another, a series of bionic scans and security gates allow you deeper and deeper into the complex. The guards appear accustomed to individual contractors being gained access, aren't suspicious. Your path leads you below ground underneath the city. The facility has all the artistics of a corporation luxury district combined with high security and a strange, secretive atmosphere. It appears vast, much too large to risk sneaking off your own path. Signs and help lab workers guide you straight to the doctor's office. Well, I'm here already, but I need to go back to the apartment right away. So I guess we're coming back, because we had to finish that, but at least we got what we need here. Unless we want, do we want to get the biop? I don't want to take the time. I don't want to miss the person that's at her apartment. Choices, choices, choices. Because I think this is going to cost me like 20 minutes in game. I guess we got to do it. We'll come back. Yeah, 20 minutes. The silence is disturbed by gunshots. The drone 08 instantly notices you, but even as you try to hide, ignores you after a brief scan. Scanning for a priority target, it blurts out. You spot where a woman 22 is hiding. Okay, let's start by finding 08 and 22. Okay, so 28 is shooting. You spot where the woman 22 is hiding and knows it will only take a moment before the bot finds her as well. Well, clearly this is a problem and we're gonna have to shoot a bitch. So You can only use the zapper in interrogation mode. Okay, well, we're gonna zap a bitch. Tracking priority targets. Bystander, please leave the area to avoid collateral damage. Okay, I have 40 energy. I have time to scan him, but I don't really have time to scan him in this situation. So, zip zip. Let's hope I do the right thing. It wasn't enough to destroy it. Not with all the shielding it's equipped with, but the blast does stop it. Tracking for a moment. The drone grinds to a halt, immobile. Then its systems start to reboot quickly. Shoot. Thanks, she brushes debris off her clothes. I think we have a little time before it reactivates. You must be the Laval woman, right? The captain said you would be snooping around. She touched her side and lets out a painful hiss. The bastard clipped me. I have to go soon before it reboots to apply a proper bandage. I just wanted to check on her. I arrived yesterday, had a few drinks at the gala during the night, and now you see, if only I had come earlier. The captain knows it killed AD. That could mean a lot of things. What's your take on her? She doesn't know I'm here. She freaks out and puts me on a suspect list. Just wanted to check out on AD. Why was this shooting at you? We don't have much time before it reboots. Okay, I activated my Raven. Registered in Quebec. FSA. No prior travel records. Huh. Let's see what you're lying about, kid. Whoops. Okay, the tomograph is ready to use. Scan character for examination. Okay. She only implants appear to be a set of sophisticated data ports in her skull. Apart from extreme stress level, it would seem that she's completely unharmed, unlike what she said earlier. Interesting. Well, my time's up. Bye, says 22. Preparing to leave. I wouldn't linger too long if I were you. This thing 08 could wake up at any moment. We'll see each other later or not. The point is, I'm out of here. Just like that, she runs off. Okay. Not a moment too soon. Behind you, the drone 08 reactivate. It doesn't seem to remember what happened. Okay, so she's in the wind, but she's suspicious and not hurt. I don't have enough energy to scan him, but Birdie. Come on, Birdie. Come on, phone. Why are you having problems? Let's try that again. Huh. Well, I'm here already. I think we had a glitch. Come on. It's not scanning anything now. Okay, guys, I might have to reboot it. So give me a moment. We will be right back. Okay, we're back. So there was an event that triggered, but for some reason it glitched. Another message arrives. Another message from the captain arrives. Heads up, Laval. Another one of ours just came online. I told her 36 to meet you at the Goblin Market. Remember, don't trust anyone. Okay, so 36. We're looking for 36. The skull dude. Huh, that's weird. It reset me back to my apartment. And this is at the Goblin Market. We have been to the Goblin Market before. We're gonna recharge. That takes an hour to do. I wanted to finish talking to the person, but I'm here now. So, yes, we would like to enter cyberspace. So we are now at the Goblin Market. The strange dens of Goblin Markets sulks into view your visual gloom, disappearing into private sub-channels as soon as you begin paying too much attention to them. The idea she is Meg, and there she is, ID as Meg. Her avatar is strict contrast to her rather drab, plain-looking name. Drugs? Ah, drugs. The owl is still here. Where is the owl? There's the owl. Drugs? Asks a familiar voice of the owl. Drugs? Something appears wrong with it. Its form glitches and flickers. Drugs? There's a strange instance to its voice, and its eyes are fixed on you. Then it winks. Okay, so I'm assuming Faceless is still watching us. That's interesting. Let's see Meg first. You know, someone has the ability to straight up murder us through the net. I'm risking a lot to meet you, but, well, anything to prove I'm not the traitor. Alright, so then tell me what you know about this person. I'll tell you myself before the others do. I wanted her assignment. I would have been much better than her at infiltrating the corp, and they all know I need the money much more than she did. But I wasn't so crazy about it that I'd kill her for it. Okay. What's your take on this person? Has she accused you of murder yet? That one's utterly paranoid. Okay. What about this person? Not me. If that's what you're asking. Until recently, I couldn't even afford to go to Paris. Art cheap, maybe. 40. That's an interesting person. Okay, 40. What does 40 have to do with this? She's not even hiding the fact she murdered the traitor as soon as she finds him. I mean, it's understandable. The cell she was in before ours, she was the only survivor after the corp got their agents inside. Okay. I'm very confused. She's not even hiding the fact she'll murder the traitor as soon as she finds them. I mean, It's understandable. The cell she was in before ours, she was the only survivor after a corp got their agent inside. Okay, so these two people might be the same person, but we're not sure. What do you know about this person? Breaking our security rules by hiding his face. Weird. Compromise. Maybe even suspicious. Okay, you don't have any information on that. What do you know about the doctor? The local Blair Corps boss. If I was the infiltrator, I could have definitely gained his trust. What do you know about this? Honestly, I don't understand what the fuss is about. There's a lot of killer software on the market. Yeah, it takes more skill, time, or whatever, but I doubt it would really shift the balance all that much if it leaked out. Okay. Done it. I've done it at last. Brought down their entire bomb network. Sorry. This isn't a happy time. I'm Athena, AD's friend. Oh, okay. 27. I need to talk to you about what happened, but not here. Argo might be listening, and who knows who else. I'll be in the gallows. Come see me. Okay, so she's going to be at the gallows. Goodbye. Exit cyberspace. No. Let's not log off. Let's talk to you real quick. Still here, still risking my life, still not the traitor. What can I do to help you? What do you know about this chick? She had guts to leave, though. How could she afford to leave? She arranged with AD not long ago. She argued with AD not long ago. Maybe it was about money. Yes, at this point we will exit. Cyberspace fades as you come into your senses, into your apartment. Something you wish you woke up somewhere else. Okay, so we have several options at this point. It is now almost 9 o'clock, which means we're ticking down time. We're back in our apartment. We're 80% charged. I think at this point we're going to head to the gallows again real quick. We already have the biopsy. We still need to get through the initial stuff heading into section F, so we should be okay there. So let's see what we've got. Heading over here. Another 20 minutes. Poof. You pass the bouncer bot and descend underground, blinking away the garish ads that creep over your vision. Gigi occupies the spot, flashing a toothy grin as they see you. Just like she said, Athena is waiting for you. You must be Kyla. Oh, why am I even asking? I know you're Kyla. Holy hell, is that an operational Raven droid? I haven't seen one since... Never mind. Not now. Glad you decided to come. We can talk urgently. Listen, I used to be at Ergo, but I'm not anymore. We had one disagreement too many, it seems. But I was AD's friend, and the word is that she's gone. I know she was going too deep. I just knew it. I wanted to know. I need to know what happened. So whatever information you need, anything that might help, I'll talk. Ask away. Okay, well, we're going to need our suspects right now. Our main suspect is this person. The lady's utterly paranoid. Maybe she's hiding something, say, for example, being paid a court pay infiltrator, or she's just crazy. She just might be given how serious she treats, or she's just crazy. She just might be given how seriously she threatens Claremont. 19. That's a new person. Claremont. Claremont is a new person. We want to talk about this chick too. She's Ergo's, so either Meg 36 or Arch 4, and I don't think Meg could afford to travel here. Because we're trying to find the identity online and offline of the person. Right. So now we have suspect that she might actually be... Hold on. Go back. History. She might be Meg as well. Oh, wow. This is getting convoluted and confusing, man. Okay. Let's see. Do you know anything about this person? That would be Farbos 38. 38. Oh, she's giving us the IDs of all these people. He is very secretive, but about it. He prefers to keep his anonymity in the real life instead. I've seen his face even once, and we've been friends for ages. Okay, so I can probably get physical IDs on everyone. Cool. What about this person here? It's a fun place, a good hub, the right people come here. Gigi's a good owner. I programmed the bouncer bot for him. Okay. What do you know about his identity? He wouldn't hesitate to kill to further his goal. Don't trust him. But he's the one that called us about this case. Ugh. Okay. Let's find out about this dude. One more reason to leave the crew. You can't imagine what sort of trash he's feeding Cess 39. And anyone else who listens. Want to get angry? He accepted all invitations at Milk. He accepts all visitors at the Court of Miracles. You know the place for sure. Okay, so we know his location right now is in the Court of... Is an L? History. J. K. L. Okay, the Court of Miracles is different. So this is the Court of Miracles. New location with new guy as well. Is there anyone else we can ask about? Goodbye. Let's see what the Raven could bring up with this person. Alan, net security specialist, tried Ago, and currently freelance. Okay. Goodbye. Wait a minute. I got one last question for you about... where'd I put it? About her. She might have been stupid and reckless and risked her life needlessly, but she was a friend. I would say I'm surprised by the news, but well, I kind of expected this. I hope she has at least read my apology. I just wanted to keep her safe, but she went deep. It wasn't just a net thing anymore. She actually went to work for Belcorp's lab. She was playing a dangerous game. What about... Do you know about this guy? Pretty obvious he wants Argo dead, right? Tried to buy me once. Failed. I wonder who ended up caving. Okay, so he's going to be our connector to the traitor. Goodbye. So, we're going to change our active location to see this guy here at the Court of Miracles. The Court of Miracles is as it always was, loud, bustling with commerce, full of bright lights and dark shadows. Neo signs lead you to the coordinates you've been given. Color remote shackles lights up on your nav system. Suddenly, you stumble upon 22. 22 from before, markedly less sober than the last time you saw her. Why are you following me? She snaps. Yeah, that's fucking suspicious, so we're going to scan her real quick. Because I doubt she's drunk. She's probably faking it. Her only implants appear to be a set of sophisticated data in her skull. Apart from extreme stress levels, it would seem that she's completely unharmed, unlike what she had stated earlier. What do you want this time? Another thank you? More answers? Well, let's see what you say about her. She's not the traitor, but from what I understand, she's a traitor all the same. Okay, what do you know about the doc? I bet he's the one who ordered the bot 08 to come after me. Cassandra 39 Guru. 39? He's dangerous to anyone who listens to him. 39. Is 39 on the board already? Oh, Cassandra's Guru. Goodbye. Another disciple of truth. Come in, come in. Are you sure you weren't followed? Wait, he stops you suddenly, looking at your raven. You're sure that thing isn't spying on us, right? Well, that's true. He hacked it already. You know the raven inner workings quite well. By now, everything seems to be in order. Okay. Okay, so... Must have seen something she wasn't supposed to. The corp makes sure people like that don't live long. Recently, she was spending more and more time working inside the corp lab. Was it undercover work, or did she buy her did they buy her loyalty? She claims to be out of Paris. Convenient that she's here at this exact moment. Okay, what do you know about this guy? The quiet one, what is he hiding? Okay, we still haven't found him. She's no longer Argyle, right? Cassandra claims that she's gone freelance, but who knows, really? I assume someone has already bought her loyalty. Argo claims otherwise, but Cassandra describes the software to me, and I have to admit, I've heard rumors about similar programs being put up for sale recently. As you leave climb, a man 06 approaches him. He's very much out of place in the court, sounding clean, sharp, and elegant bio mods. If I may have a minute of your time, I could have helped but overhear your conversation. 06? I think we should both benefit from sharing what we know because, unlikely as it might seem, I am familiar with your current assignment. I'm Mr. Smith and I work for Ascending Conglomerate. He hands you an expensive looking business card, number 10. This is not the place for a talk like this. There's a club called Gal, known for its pristine atmosphere and no questions asked policy. Meet me there at your convenience and I will be able to tell you much more. Okay, so this is considered a clue. And he's gone back to the gallows, which is over here. Okay. I think at this point, we're going to have to head over to... It's almost noon. Let's go talk with the new guy. So we're going to change our location again. I don't like the fact that she's following me. Go to Miracles. You pass by the bouncer. Gigi's there. Is there. This guy should also be there. I'm so glad you decided to join, Michaela. We have much to talk about. You see, the assertion community has been attempting to recruit Argo, or at least procure some of its software, for a long time. In this turmoil, I see an opening. Maybe now they will be more open to cooperating and working, and I hope your work will aid me in this. Therefore, I'm willing to share my considerable wealth of information with you, especially considering Belcor and their workings, for our mutual gain. Okay, who's the doc? Our priority events have been strictly professional. Our prior relations have been strictly professional. What about this guy? A Belcor drone. Such a unit is unobscured below a corporate level of funding. Someone with high levels of influence must have deployed it. Interesting. Okay. Mr. Smith, what do you know about her? I know her as Belcor employee, a quick career, first as a freelance, then watchman consultant, then full-time security specialist. Recently, she became involved with the Icarus progress. Nanosam research, top secret, of course, but no secret is guarded perfectly. We could use an employee like her. Okay. Do you know this guy by any chance? I see him here often. He's wise to hide his face. Do you know anything about this chick? Can't say I had the pleasure. She's Argo. She's not one of the local members. Most of them come to this very club. She has never been here. Let's see if you've seen her before. Former Argo operative and valuable asset on the market. Maybe now she'll be more open to cooperating than she was before. Okay. At this point, all this information isn't giving me more stuff. Bye. Yeah, I feel at this point I should head over to the next section. We're going to head over here again. I should have enough bioenergy to do what I need to do. Once again, you find yourself close to the heart of the facility. Dr. Tao's office is nearby. Cool. So it skipped me right over. So even before talking to this dude, to scan mode, to save, yes, we know. We want to scan this guy because he's going to have high clearance. Scan complete and analyze bionetic copy saved. Cool. Now we'll talk to him. Doctor appears busy analyzing a holographic projection of something far beyond your understanding. He shuts it down as soon as you enter, preparing eager for conversation. On your way there, you heard many jokes about him, how talkative he is. The interface 21. So there's an interface as well. The interface 21 is just around the corner if you could... Oh, sorry. I must have mistaken you for someone else. Hello, you must be one of the new contractors. I made a point of speaking personally with all of the facility's employees. Oh, such a valuable employee, such a bright woman. In the short time she was with us, she did wonders for our network security. Who killed her? Terrorists from Argo? Whoever it was, they also did real damage to her work, her legacy. Do you have access to the interface? It's just around the corner. Do you know who this dude is? I met him before in this very facility. Relations between Belcor and the associate conglomerate aren't very strained. Okay. Goodbye. Let's go talk to the interface. The terminal looks at a cyberspace access point. A flash indicated load to continue detected. Detecting you to scan a bioscan. Okay, well we're gonna scan with that. You now have access to Inner Network J. So Inner Network J. It looks like a Tron photo. Okay. Reminder, this is a secured connection and you will not be able to access it remotely from any other location. Please report any possible system breaches. Okay. Icarus interface, here we go. Do you want to leave the interrogation? Cancel. Let's see what you say about her real quick. Please log in to access the interface. I just did, so I'm assuming goodbye. So we're going to go into cyberspace and hope I don't get killed while I do this. The experience is almost like a sensation of entering heaven. You're scanned, probed, and analyzed too many times to keep count. Each time, though, the impersonator shield holds as far as the system is concerned. You are a Belcor employee logging into their workstation. As the final gate opens, what you see is, well, the attack that killed AD truly dissevered her stored data to a point where you're not sure if you'll be able to make any sense of it. It appears you're in, you hear Cassandra say. Now you must give us remote access to the network. AD prepared a back door for us. Open it. Do you wish to open the back door and allow external access? With it, you'll only be able to access this location through the Icarus. Without it, you will only be able to... 21. This is a hard decision. I say do it. As soon as the pathway opens, the captain materializes next to you. Good work. Now our work can begin. I see some very worrying data here, so let's do a sweep. Oh, and Cassandra wants to talk to you urgently. She's concerned, so come talk to her as soon as you're done searching this place. Oh, this is an actual crime scene. Okay. New data has been acquired. We'll be right back after just a short moment. Alright, and we are back. So we're heading into the secured network to search and see what ended up happening here. So we're going to head straight into that right now. Let's see what we find here. Okay, there's papers, there's recycling, there's errors, symbols, oof, tracks, money. So money, paper, cameras. There's quite a lot of info here. Recycling, papers, money, cameras, errors, gibberish. Welcome to the Matrix. Alright, let's see what we... I don't think there's anything else here that I can see. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the other scene. Alright, so there were definitely a bunch of things here. Let's look real quick. Is there anything here from these things? No, not that I can see. Okay, there were definitely screens of display, hardware, holograms, no food. There were papers. There was... package, games, plants, trash, symbols, money. I think those are the ones we're gonna go with because I think that'll work out the best. So we're gonna start with money. It's a list of bribes offered to all the Argar members known to Belcourt. This includes the captain, 39, Cassandra, Argent, and Athena. I'm gonna have to start taking notes. Give me one moment. I'm going to quickly get a pen and paper. Well, no, it's all written here. They all declined. So, money is definitely on the docket here. Next. To your surprise, another avatar manifests beside you. 40. Ooh. Don't worry, I'm with Argo. She proceeds to shuffle through the scrambled files. Yeah, I don't like this chick. She's too suspicious. Pretty busy right now. Make it quick. Well, let's find out if this is actually you. Never heard of her. They could be lying as well. The deep cover thing, it was only a matter of time before something bad happened. It always does in the end. Okay, let's see. Do you know this guy? He argued with AD some time ago. It was pretty harsh. No idea what it was. Okay. Let's see, about 35. Why would he let an outsider investigate an internal affair? Can't we handle it ourselves anymore? They say she's paranoid. I say she's smart. Okay, what about him? Listen to his rambling. It feeds her paranoia. Goodbye. Let's look at the symbols. All around you, the network VR constructions are in scrambles. Sometimes something was done, real damage to this account. Broken code is part of our stuff here. Papers. You gave the documents marked with Argo logos a quick wade. Their detailed plans to infiltrate the clue. It's plainly stated that up until now, said plan have been completely unsuccessful. Belka failed to plant a traitor within the crew. Oh. Holograms. Many and numerous given the epithet nature of the net. So that is not a clue. I don't think screens and display are going to be a clue either at this point. Do you want to leave cyberspace? No. What do you know about these guys? Argo will not work for any corp. They're no better than Belcor. The fact that we didn't know about any of their dark secrets doesn't mean they don't exist. Okay. What about this? There's been a lot of killing software around, but nothing like this. The program we've seen tends to be complicated and unwieldy. Flatline is something else. Okay. We're getting closer and closer to deadline, guys. Okay, so this person is here, and they're continuing to work there. Goodbye. Exit cyberspace. No. Can I go to another section of cyberspace while in cyberspace? Oh, I can. Haven's firewall part before you, allowing you through once again. Cassandra is there alone, still busy with her code. She shoots you a distrustful look. Okay, so he's no longer in that section. We're running out of time here, you know. Are you stalling on purpose? In light of the data found on the Icarus network, I have serious concerns about Flatline. Okay, what do you know about this person? She wouldn't hesitate to kill, let me tell you, although when she infiltrated, she was the only survivor. Okay, papers and money. That can't be true. There is a traitor someone killed, unless Flatline was leaked somehow. No, that's impossible. I would have noticed. But I don't know. I just don't know. What a mess. Someone was either very unfamiliar with Flatline or wanted to be extremely sure nothing traceable remained. The files are pretty wrecked, and I designed the thing to make sure no harm come to the data. If you know what I'm doing. If you knew what you're doing. Okay. Money and bribes. That part is true. Belcourt tried to buy me. I refused, so I'm probably on their hit list now. I absolutely don't vouch for others, though. Anyone might have gone for an offer like that. He knows things no one else does. His socials are secret, but he must be deeply connected to the data flow. Visit him in the Court of Miracles. You know the place, I'm sure. Okay, well, what about this chick? And who would that be? Meg? Quite shady on her part to be at the crime scene. Bye. No. Trying to figure out this, and it's getting more and more harder to figure it out. What about this person? Corporate agent works for Acon. Doesn't matter. It's not Belclor. I don't trust him. He once tried hiring me to code some offensive software, but I refused. Fine. Solve the case. Yes, I want to try and solve the case. What network did Argo plan to break into? Next. It was this one. Who killed... yeah, I'm not sure about that one. No, I want to go back. I want to go back. I don't know if I have enough information. Okay, we're going to try. Because I think I have enough information. Who killed AD? It's still hard to tell. I don't have infinite proof. But I'm pretty sure it's this chick. Who or what was the killer protecting? Argo? Who sold a copy of Flatline? Oh, I'm going to say him. Who in Belclor's biggest business competitor? I'm probably going to say these guys. The cracks begin to show in Argo's trust towards one another, but held together for the time being. After hearing the full story and with a heavy heart, the captain decides to proceed with the plan, leaving Archet punishment for later. With the back door open, they slip into Belclair network like ghosts, silently unlocking pathways, scrambling cameras. Cameras was the other thing. Shit. That I didn't see. And hijack defense drones. Still, the danger posed by the Flatline leak looms large, and they all felt in their cyberspace duel against Belcor Corporation. Wait. Still, the danger posed by the Flatline leak looms large, and they all felt in their cyberspace duel against Belcorp's operations that any one of them could go dark without warning. As the underground went dark, GG's mercenaries went in, sweeping room after room in search of Belcor secrets. Oh, okay, so I got 70%. Not bad. I was wrong about who sold it. Did you share the Underworld monitoring data with Argo? Who has the killer confessed? Huh. Close case in 12 hours. You gotta finish this in 12 hours? That's hard. Oof. Alright, so that's this playthrough. I think I could have gone a little bit longer, but I do have to cut things short, unfortunately. I think I will do another playthrough of this because I feel like there's a lot more stuff that I could have done. Yes, hi Chanel. So there will be a part 2 or take 2 of this. Shh, puppy. Come here. Chanel wants to say hello, as always on stream. So we will not look at the solution, but from what we can see, there's quite a lot of stuff that we did miss. So we will definitely have to look into that. So we'll catch you next time at the table. Oh, come on. Boo-boo, down. Let's see, we're going to set up a raid for someone real quick as well. So we'll catch you next time at the table. Bye.